You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Penix here from the gun. Bouncing football, and the Saints grab it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
First down, ball at the 36. They motion the tight end over. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The Saints calling for a timeout, they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. Given 5 on that play. Now it's going to be third down and 6.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Carr throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Fourth down, here's Carr. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started, first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A give left side. Here's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints will have the football at the 35. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Miller. Works his way to the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. We saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Falcons who have first and 10. Penix working from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Mims. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Carr here from the gun. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Nicotomni's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Return starts from the goal line. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw on 3rd down. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. They give to Kamara, left side. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He still has room inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Penix. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the 2nd half with some needed points. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running left. This is Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A run now with Kamara. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They go play action with Carr. He's on the move. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He'll look to throw it. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Setting up to pass. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Throwing his car. That one's cut along the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. Carr. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.